The Zoma Boost Hybrid is the most luxurious and expensive of the 3 beds from Zoma, but could it be the right bed for you? We're going to talk about that in today's video. Hey, how's it going? This is Owen, I'm a CNET, and in today's video we're covering the top 5 most important things you need to know about this particular mattress from Zoma. I mentioned that Zoma makes 3 different beds. They have the Zoma Start mattress, the Zoma Hybrid, and then the Zoma Boost Hybrid, which is the most high-end bed in their lineup. I think there's a lot to like about this bed, and it's kind of a departure from the other 2 Zoma beds, and we're going to cover pretty much everything you need to know about it. If there's stuff I didn't cover in this video, make sure you look down below in the description. There should be a full detailed written review by me that should go into all the minutia of the Zoma Boost Hybrid, but I think this video should be pretty much everything you need. If you find this video helpful or interesting in any way, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. But let's get into the number 1 most important thing you need to know about this bed, and that is going to be its construction and feel. At the very bottom, there is a very thin layer of dense support foam. This layer is very unimportant because the only reason it's here is to give the thick layer of pocketed coils a stable foundation, which makes up the main support layer of the mattress. These coils are different than the ones found in the Zoma Hybrid because they are extra reinforced along the perimeter and in the center third to give you a bit of a zone support design, which gives you more support where you need it, like the center third of your body where you have the majority of your weight, and reinforcement along the edge to really make the edge support rock solid. Above the coils is the transition layer of what Zoma calls their reactive foam. This is just designed to be a neutral responsive foam to really give you a buffer between the coil layer and the memory foam layers above. And then the main comfort layers are actually 2 distinct layers of memory foam. You have a memory foam layer that sits right on top of the transition layer, and then you have a really nice quilted cover that has some memory foam woven into it to give you more of a pillow top design. And then the cover on this bed is actually actively cool to the touch, so it really improves that temperature regulation and should help you sleep a few degrees cooler at night. I now sleep on a mattress with a cooling cover, and I notice it makes a significant difference. Based on the construction of this mattress, you might expect the Zoma Boost Hybrid to have more of a classic memory foam feel, but this bed actually has more of a fluffy pillow top feel. The responsive nature of the coils and the transition foam kind of cancel out any sink-in dense quality of the memory foam, and you just wind up with more of a pillow top feel thanks in large part to that quilted cover. I would compare the feel of this bed to be something like the Soffit Classic, the Wink bed, or even the Leesa Sapira Chill. Pretty much everyone who tries out a bed like this finds it quite comfortable. I know I do, although if you are looking for that sort of classic memory foam, this really isn't it. And then the second thing we need to cover with this mattress is going to be its firmness profile. In our testing, we found this bed to be around a flat medium, although I would say it's on the softer side of medium. It should still be generally accommodating for all sleeping positions, back, stomach side, and combination, although I think side sleepers will notice a bit extra pressure relief on the Zoma Boost in comparison to the 2 other Zoma mattresses, the Hybrid and the Start, which we both also have around a medium. It's pretty hard to parse firmness because it is very subjective based on your body weight. So if you are a very lightweight person, you might feel it to be on the firmer side of medium. If you're a bit heavier like me, you might feel it to be on the softer side of medium. I would say this bed has a very accommodating firmness profile, although I think side sleepers will find a little bit extra pressure relief on this bed in comparison to the other 2 Zoma mattresses. And speaking of the 2 other Zoma mattresses, the third thing we should cover is just how different this bed is in comparison to the other 2. The Zoma Start and the Zoma Hybrid are very similar in design. The biggest difference being they swap out the support foam on the Zoma Start for coils on the Zoma Hybrid. The Zoma Boost, though, features coils. It has the perimeter reinforced coils and the zone support coils, like I mentioned. It also just features more layers of foam. The only thing they really share is sort of the design aesthetic of that dark gray exterior and that layer of reactive foam. The cover is cool to the touch on the Zoma Boost, which is unlike the other 2 beds from Zoma. It also has that pillow top design and the pillow top feel, which is unlike the other 2 beds from Zoma. So on the Zoma Boost, there is quite a bit of a design departure in comparison to the other 2 beds from Zoma, which are very similar to each other. And then the fourth thing we should cover with this mattress is going to be its set of policies. This is stuff like shipping, returns, trial periods, and warranties. Now, we did get sent this bed from Zoma for free so we could test it out and then tell you all about it. But if you go in for yourself, you start with bed-in-a-box shipping. This is pretty much the online mattress standard. Only a few brands will offer in-home setup. You should be able to pay extra for in-home setup, but I don't think you need it. Unboxing a bed is very quick and easy to do. Once the bed arrives at your door, you get a trial period of 100 nights, so a little over 3 months to really sleep on the bed at home to determine if you like it or not. If you decide that you don't within that trial window, you can return it and get a full refund. and if you decide to keep the bed, it is backed by a standard 10-year warranty. So a pretty standard set of policies on the Zoma Boost Hybrid. And then the fifth and final thing we should cover with this mattress is going to be its price point. The other two beds from Zoma are very affordable, especially that Zoma Start mattress, and you'll be paying a bit more of a premium for the Zoma Boost. The retail price for a queen-size Zoma Boost right now is $1,749, and that is a pretty low price point considering all the features of this mattress and where its competitors are, other, pillow top style mattresses like say the Leesa Sapira Chill or the Nolah Evolution Hybrid. And when you factor in discounts, this bed comes to just north of $1,300, which I think makes it very competitively priced. The bed that the Zoma Boost reminds me the most of is probably the Nolah Evolution Hybrid, and that one is a couple $100s more. So Zoma did a really nice job of making this mattress very affordable for the style of mattress that it is. Mattress brands do change their prices around sometimes, so make sure you look down below in the description for up-to-date pricing on the Zoma Boost. And that leaves us with the question, who should consider picking up the Zoma Boost Hybrid for themselves? And I think it's gonna be a pretty wide range of people. This bed has a lot of nice features. It's really, really comfortable. It has a cooling cover. This bed does come in only one firmness profile, unlike some of its competitors like Nolah and Winkbed, but I think this firmness profile will be generally accommodating for a lot of people. So if you want a nice, luxurious looking hybrid bed with a bit of a cooling cover, and you like the idea of a bed at this firmness profile, I think this is a really great option, especially at that price point. But let us know what you think. Write us down below in the comments. We'd love to get your thoughts. And again, lots more information about this bed and all the beds from Zoma down below in the description. If you found this video helpful or interesting in any way, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. But that's going to do it for me. This is Owen with CNET, and I'll see you in the next one.